Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of my Let's Build a Medieval Village series. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to build a windmill in the farming district, with large wheat fields outside and several other decorations around the build. I've also decorated the interior of the windmill, which I'll show in this tutorial. In the next episode, I'll be building in the upper district, so make sure you leave your requests of what you'd like to see me build there in the comment section below. As always, the most popular requests will then be put into a poll where you'll be able to decide on a winning build, which will be featured in the next episode. I really hope you enjoy this video. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, you can find the playlist with them all in on my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a new video. To start, I'm going to prepare the land at the top of the farming district so it's easier to build on. To do this, I'm removing any trees or grass that are in the way, filling in any caves and flattening some of the land. By the river, I'm extending the top 2 layers of grass outwards, following the shape of the land and the river to give us a bit more room to work with. This is where the wheat fields will go. By the walls, I'm extending some of the land here too to give it a better shape, so it curves round nicely. And I'm also improving the shape of the patch of land to the side to make it a bit more circular. Now I'm tidying up the land at the top where the windmill will go and marking out a path from the farm entrance gate leading up to this. I'm using normal path blocks for this, and I've tried to make the shape of this look quite natural by making it curve as it goes along. At the back of the land where the windmill will go, I'm extending all of this outwards, following the shape of the land so we have more space to work with. I've made this quite steep at the back, but tried to keep it looking natural as we won't really be walking around back here. Here's the outline of the windmill, placed on the land at the top that we've just been working on. To start on this, at the front section, on the block before the straight part, place 5 mixed stone blocks as shown. Then add any type of stone stair on the top. Repeat this on the other side too. I'm using a mix of cobblestone, andesite, stone and stone bricks here. After that, add a block next to the stair at the top on each side. Then place a stair on top of this facing to the side, just like this, again using mixed stone blocks. In between the top stairs, add a block with a slab on top to fill in the gap. Now, on the 3 block wide section in front of this, place 5 mixed stone blocks on the left hand side. Then add a stair on top facing to the side, just like this. Now repeat this on the right hand side, again using mixed stone blocks. There should be a 1 block gap in the middle. Between the stairs, add an upside down stair with a slab on top. Below the upside down stair, skip a block and place a normal stair to create a 1 block wide window space. Then add another upside down stair below this to mark out the doorway. Add a spruce fence to the window space, a spruce plank in the floor and a spruce door in the doorway. Here's what you should have so far. Now come round to the left and place 7 oak logs on the next diagonal block just like this. Then add a spruce slab on the top. After that, come round to the right hand side and do the same again. So 7 oak logs with a spruce slab on top. And that's the front section completed. We're now going to do something very similar for the next 2 sides. So head round to the left hand side and we're going to add the 5 mixed stone blocks with the stair on top on the left and right again, just like we did at the front. Make sure you're placing these on either side of the 3 block wide section like I'm doing. Next to the stairs, add a block with a stair facing to the side on top of it. Then add a block with a slab on top in the gap between the stairs at the top. Now, on the 3 block wide section, add 5 mixed stone blocks on the left and right with a stair facing to the side on the top, the same as we did at the front. Again, there should be a 1 block gap in the middle. In between the stairs at the top, add an upside down stair with a slab on top. Below this, skip a block and add another stair to make a window space. Then repeat this below, so you should have 2 windows in this wall instead of the doorway. Add a spruce fence in each of the window spaces and you should now have this. Now add the 7 oak logs with the spruce slab on top to the left of this. Now we're going to repeat this exact wall design at the back of the build. On the final wall section on the right hand side, add the 5 blocks with the stair on top on either side of this gap, just like we've done for the other walls. Next to the stairs at the top, add a block with the stair facing to the side on top. Then add a block with a slab on top between these. Now that we have the shape of the wall laid out, fill the rest of it in with mixed stone blocks, leaving a 2 block tall gap at the bottom in the middle to mark out a doorway. You should now have something that looks like this. And that's the first level of the windmill completed. Now it's time to add the next layer of walls above this. So head inside and we're going to start with the wall at the front. Next to the top oak log, place a stripped spruce log. Make sure it's facing upwards. Then continue adding logs on top of this until you've placed 10 logs in total, just like this. Repeat this on the other side too. So 10 stripped spruce logs in total, starting next to the top oak log. And you should have something that looks like this. Now, between these logs, starting at the bottom behind the stone stairs, add an oak plank on either side with a stripped oak log in the middle, facing upwards, just like this. On top, do the opposite, so a log on either side with a plank in the middle, and keep repeating this alternating pattern, going up by 9 layers in total. There should be a gap between the logs at the top like this. And here's what it should look like from the front. Make sure this is the front wall, the other 3 are different to this. For the next wall, start by adding the 10 stripped spruce logs on either side again, starting next to the top oak log and going up, in line with the logs from the front wall. When you've done that, starting at the bottom, place an oak plank on either side with a stripped oak log in the middle, the same as we did at the front. For the next layer, add an oak log on either side with an oak stair in the middle. You'll have to come outside to place the stair properly. After that, add an oak plank on either side but leave the middle empty. Then add an oak log on each side with an upside down stair in the middle to create a window space. Then repeat everything we've just done for the next 4 layers. So planks on either side with a log in the middle for the first layer, then recreate the window space again above. Finish it off with a plank on either side and a log in the middle at the top. Then add a spruce fence to each of the window spaces. After that, add an upside down spruce stair on either side of the oak stair at the bottom of the window. Then add spruce slabs as shown to create a small overhang above the window. Then add a spruce fence in the gap between the slab and the stair. Repeat this on the top window to finish this wall off. And that's the wall design that we'll be using for the next 2 sides. They're all exactly the same. So head round to the next side and repeat everything that we've just done. If you get stuck at any point, feel free to look back in the video. When the walls are done, come inside the windmill and fill in the floor at the bottom with spruce planks. Make sure to add a few torches, then create a second floor using spruce planks placed beneath the second set of walls, leaving a gap at the back for a ladder. In the middle, at the back, add oak logs coming down from the second floor, just like this. Then add some ladders on these logs to lead up to the second floor and place a couple of torches up there too. And here's what the windmill should look like so far. Now it's time to add the roof. It's easiest to start on a side with windows like I'm doing. So, to start, add a spruce slab in the corner, in line with the top slab from the window or the top half of the stripped oak log. Do this on both sides. Then add an oak log on top of these slabs. Now, around the top half of the oak log, add spruce slabs to create this corner shape. Repeat this on the other side too. It should look like this. For the roof outline, place a spruce stair with an upside down stair on the back of it, like this. Do this on both sides. After that, add a plank then a stair on top of the upside down stair with another upside down stair on the back of that. Then add another plank with a stair on top above this. Repeat all of this on the other side now. The two sides together should look like this. To fill in the gap, place an upside down stair at the top. On top of this, add another stair with an upside down stair on the back of it, so it sticks out like this. Now, on top of the oak plank from the wall, place 3 oak logs. Do this on both sides. Between these logs, add a spruce plank with a spruce stair on top. Then, next to the first upside down stair from the outline, create the following pattern using spruce slabs. Now, come round to the back of the outline and add a spruce plank at the top. Then place an upside down stair below it to create a window space. Fill this in with a spruce fence, and that's the roof outline for this side completed. We're going to repeat this 3 more times for the 3 remaining sides. They're all exactly the same. So, for this next side, start by adding the spruce slab in the corner, in line with the top half of the stripped oak log. Then place the oak log on top. After that, place spruce slabs around the top half of the oak log to create the corner shape. Then follow the graphic on screen to create the roof outline. It's exactly the same as the one we've just built. When the outline's done, place the 3 oak logs on either side of the top oak planks from the walls. In between the logs, place a spruce plank with a stair on top. Then, next to the first upside down stair from the outline, create the pattern again using spruce slabs. After that, head round to the back and place a spruce plank at the top. Then come back round to the front and create the window space. Now repeat this 2 more times for the 2 remaining sides. You can follow the graphic on screen to help you, or look back in the video to where I took you through it step by step if you get stuck. Now, to fill in the rest of the roof, start by adding a brick stair to the corner like this. On the next layer, join the 2 sides together using brick blocks, including the corner block. Add an extra block on top of the corner with a stair on either side, as shown. For the next layer, use blocks again, but come onto the corner block from the layer below, so you have this zigzag shape. Then add stairs on top of these blocks, following the same shape. We're now going to repeat this for the 3 remaining sides. So, start with a stair on the first layer, followed by blocks on the second. Add an extra block on top of the corner with stairs on either side. For the next layer, use blocks again, but come onto the corner block from the layer below to create the zigzag shape. Then finish it off using stairs, following the same shape. Now repeat 2 more times to fill in the roof. To fill in the top, add spruce slabs in line with the stair, following the shape of the bricks from the layer below, just like this. Do this all the way around. Add an extra slab on each side of the middle, like this, with another in the middle of each side that sticks out. To fill in the gap in the middle, I've placed a shroom light with a trapdoor on top to light up the roof. This is optional, and you can use another light block of choice if you'd prefer. And that's the roof completed. Now we're going to add a small storage building at the side. So, next to the right hand wall, add any stone block, followed by any 2 stone stairs and 2 more blocks, just like this. Repeat this on the other side too. Now, on top of the blocks on either side of the stairs, add spruce fences. Then on top of the stairs, add spruce fence gates. Do this on both sides. The fence gates are supposed to look like they can be opened, so you can pass things through the window. On top of the last block, add 2 more blocks, then repeat what we have below, but with upside down stairs this time. You should have something that looks like this. Now do the exact same on the other side. Remember, we're using a random mix of stone blocks for this part, so the blocks you use don't have to be exactly the same as mine. Once that's done, add 3 oak logs next to the last blocks, like this. Do this on both sides. Fill in the gap between these logs with mixed stone blocks, going up by 2 layers. For the roof, start by placing a spruce plank at the top of the log with a slab coming out at the bottom, just like this. After that, come up by half a block and place another block using slabs next to this. Repeat this 2 more times, coming up by half a block each time. You should now have something that looks like this. Now repeat on the other side. So a plank at the top of the oak log with a slab to the side. Then place the 3 sets of 2 blocks that come up by half a block each time next to this. At the side, add a slab on each side as shown. Then add a plank next to these with a block in the middle made using slabs, so you have this. Now, for the rest of the roof, start by removing the top oak log on each side and replace with bricks instead. Next to the spruce outline, add bricks that are at the same level as them, just like this. Do this on both sides, but only for the first layer. For the second layer, we want the bricks to be half a block up from the ones next to them, just like this. Do this for the rest of the layer, following the shape from the layer below. And repeat on the other side too. It should look like this. Now, to fill in the middle, we're going to use spruce slabs that are half a block above the bricks on either side of them. The finished roof should look like this. Now, go back round and fill in any gaps that you might have in the walls. And that's the main construction of the windmill completed. We can now add the windmill blades. So, to do this, count up to the 6th row of the oak logs and planks that we placed on the front wall and place 3 oak logs in the middle. They should be placed on an oak plank. Below the first oak log, place an upside down spruce stair with another facing outwards on each side of it, just like this. Then do the same above, this time with normal stairs. In the gap on each side, add a spruce plank. Then add spruce trapdoors on the two sides of the plank that are visible. You should now have something that looks like this. Now, on the last oak log, add a spruce plank on each side of it, like this. Starting on the right, add 2 planks that are 1 block higher than the first one. Add 1 more coming up from this, then 2 coming up after this. On top of the final plank, add a spruce stair in the direction shown, and that's the structure of the first blade completed. At the bottom now, place 2 blocks coming down, 1 block to the right of the first plank. Then add another block below and to the right of this, followed by 2 blocks to the right of this, with a spruce stair at the end, as shown. For the left side, add 2 blocks down and to the left of this plank. Then add another down and to the left of this, followed by 2 blocks down after that. Then add a spruce stair at the bottom. For the final blade at the top, place 2 planks going up to the left of this block. Add another block up and to the left of this, followed by 2 more to the left of that. Then add a spruce stair at the end to finish it off. All 4 blades together should look like this. Now I've replaced the final oak log with a shroom light and added a trapdoor in front of it to light up the blades, but that part's optional. For the bottom blade, add a spruce fence to the gap at the top. 2 fences coming down after this, then 1 fence to the right like this. For the right blade above this, do the same placements, so a fence in the gap, 2 fences coming across, and 1 more above. For the left blade, the fences will be placed below the planks in the same way. And for the top blade, the fences will be placed on the left-hand side. Now, for the bottom blade, place white wool next to each of the spruce fences, like this, with 1 extra at the end and 2 more in front of the stair, so you have this. Then place more wool in front of this, following the same shape. After that, on top of the first wool that we placed, add more wool blocks, following the shape that we now have, with an extra block at the end. You should now have something that looks like this. Repeat this for all of the blades, they all follow the same pattern. So, for the left one, place the wool below the fences with extra ones at the end and below the stair. Then add more wool in front of these. And finally, place the final layer of wool beneath the first layer that we placed, following the same shape with 1 extra at the end. It should look like this. For the right blade, do the same again, but this time we'll be placing the wool on top of the fences. Then add the second layer in front of this. Now add the final layer on top of the first, with the extra block at the end. And for the final blade at the top, the wool will be placed to the left of the fences, so repeat everything we've done for the other 3 here too. I've placed the wool like this to make it look a bit more 3D and as if it's being blown by the wind instead of making it all flat. Once all of the blades are in place, the windmill should look like this. Now that all of the exterior is completed, it's time to work on the interior. So head inside and we're going to start at the very top and work our way down. We've already built the ladder leading up to the 2nd floor, so use that, then make another ladder up here going up to the top of the oak wall, where the roof starts. In line with the top of the oak from the walls, make a floor using spruce planks. Make sure your ladder goes all the way up, then head up here. Hang a couple of lanterns to make sure it's really well lit. Then cover up the ladder hole with a spruce trapdoor. Now for decoration up here, I'm just going to fill the room with barrels to make a storage area. Place the barrels facing in different directions to give it more detail and try to fit in as many as you can, while still leaving room to walk around up here. Once you've done that, head back down to the second floor. For lighting, add a plank in the top corner of the room and add an upside down spruce stair on either side, like this. Then add a couple of chains below this and hang a lantern. Do this in all 4 corners of the room. Where the ladder is, just miss the stair out. If you've enjoyed the video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and make sure to leave your build requests in the comment section of what you'd like to see in the Upper District. When you've done all of the corners, you can remove any torches that you have left over and add a trapdoor over the ladder. Now, on the front wall, find the block where the oak logs are from the blades and remove it. Then add 3 more oak logs coming out into the room like this. In front of the last log, add an andesite wall with 2 more below it. At the bottom, add a polished andesite block with a grindstone below that. Then create a stair using polished andesite stairs around this, as shown, and place an andesite slab in the middle. This is supposed to be where the wheat and grain from the fields is ground up into flour using the power of the windmill. When you've done that, head down to the bottom floor. In the gap at the top of the stone walls, add a stone brick to fill it in. Then add upside down stone brick stairs on either side to create an arch shape. After that, add upside down spruce stairs on either side of the oak logs at the top. Then add a chain with a lantern hanging from it between these to light the room up. Repeat this all the way around the room. Don't forget to add the stone bricks to the wall at the back too. Where the gap is that we left in the side wall, place an upside down stair at the top instead of the block. Then finish off the final wall details in this room. When you've done that, remove the middle block in the ceiling. You should be able to see the andesite from the floor above. If you can, remove all of the blocks in a square surrounding this to reveal the polished andesite stairs from above. Below this, add upside down spruce stairs in a square shape, like this. Then add 4 andesite walls coming down from the middle to look like a pipe. Directly below this, add a smooth quartz slab. Then surround this slab with polished andesite stairs, just like we did above. This is supposed to look like a pipe that's transporting the ground up flour to this floor where it can then be collected. To finish off the decorations here, add some barrels to fill up the space. Now we just have to finish off the storage building. So head over there and fill in the floor with spruce planks. When you've done that, add a spruce door to the doorway. On the back wall, remove the brick slabs and replace them with any stone blocks, just like this. For lighting, you can just hang a lantern from the ceiling. Now, fill in this room with hay bales. This is where the spare wheat from the fields is stored and can be passed through the gates into this room. Like with the barrels, place these hay bales facing in random directions for extra detail. And that's the entire windmill completed. Now I'm going to fill in the area outside with large wheat fields, add extra detail to the path and a few other decorations dotted around too. So to start, I'm just extending the land a bit more by the river to give us a bit more space to work with. After that, by the storage building, I'm digging out some of the land so it comes in here to fit with the build. To add detail to the path, I've added some mixed stone blocks and slabs dotted around on each side of it. Then I've added some spruce fences and oak leaf blocks in the gaps between these to make it look a bit more natural and overgrown. I've also added a few lanterns to light it up. Now, to make the wheat fields, I've added a few blocks of water throughout the area that I want to use, and then I've tilled all of the land and planted the wheat seeds. In the water, I've added 4 sea pickles to light it up and a lily pad on top so you don't fall into it. By the river, I've built a mixed stone wall following the shape of the land. I've added a few extra slabs on top so it isn't all flat, and a few extra blocks and slabs around the bottom too. Then I've gone round with bone meal to add some extra grass and flowers. After that, I've added a second large wheat field at the side of the wall using the same method as the first one. For added decoration, I've also made some scarecrows. To do this, I've left a block as grass and placed 2 spruce fences on top with a jack-o'-lantern on top of these. Then, on each side of the top fence, I've added a fence gate. To make the hat, I've placed an oak slab on top of the jack-o'-lantern with oak trapdoors all the way around there. I've repeated this design on the other field too. This also helps to light up the area. After that, I've carried on the path up to the windmill and storage building, adding some oak slabs for steps where the land goes up. Then I've added the same path decorations up here too, with some more lanterns to light it up. Outside the windmill, I've also added some barrels and a composter for decoration and a few extra hay bales outside the storage building too. Then I've gone round with bone meal on the bits of grass that are left over to add some flowers and long grass. Finally, in the last bit of space behind the windmill, I've built a custom tree. This is the exact same tree that I built in the marketplace, so if you'd like a step-by-step tutorial for this, then you can find it in that video, or you can have a look at my Instagram for the picture tutorial for this tree too. To finish everything off, I've used bone meal on all of the grass behind the windmill to fill it in with flowers and long grass. And that's the windmill and all of the surrounding area completed. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun building this windmill and farm design, and I hope you do too. If you did enjoy the video, then please leave a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to see more content like this.